Welcome to Blake Street Banter.
He wants the.
No, wait. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the road to Blake Street Banter. That is our new Rocks Pod intro name. Came up with that on the whim, so we were just gonna roll with that. Much better vibe than BSB on the farm. So road to Blake Street Banter. Got to make sure you put that pause in it, James. Make sure you do that pause in there. James, so what's up?
What's up?
Okay, that mic is going to do you well. That mic is going to do real well for you.
Excuse me.
Family of the pod officially. Julian, say hi.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. Happy to be back.
Yeah, I'm glad we made this work. It's a big night for all of us because we have our draft right after this. We're talking to you.
I'm hyped also because I was watching some baseball earlier. I didn't really catch the final score, but I saw the Giants played the Rockies today. Did you guys get the score?
And we are also joined by Tomas. Tomas is here, 20 season ticket holder. Fresno Grizzly. He's our IG takeover opening night. He'll probably show up a few times throughout the season. Tomas, how you doing?
Pretty good. How are you guys doing?
Very good. Excited for both of you to be here. Julian is a Giants fan, but we won't hold that against him. We still like him for whatever reason. But we are here just talking ball, having fun. Let's start with you, Jules. How have you been? What are you up to? And how comfortable are those taco sleeveless jerseys? Because they look incredible right now.
Yeah, I mean, they are super soft and comfortable. I will say that I went to the cage, took some hacks, and it does add at least plus 10 to your power. And if you're a power hitter like Yanquiel Fernandez, it's probably plus 25. So the day that he wears this, I would be prepared for a home run to probably hit Tulare Avenue and just go way out there. So
How
these
many
are,
dingers did you hit?
cage bombs, they're endless. So let's go with at least 40 out of
40 out of
165
50
swings. Yeah, let's go with that. I like that number. The slugging percentage was definitely up there. And with the sleeveless aspect, you get a lot of range of motion. You get to use the dad guns like I got, so it's a lot of fun. And I think the guys are in for a real treat. It's something different. We're excited to unveil it. I know a lot of our fans, including Tomas, have expressed interest in purchasing a jersey and also just, seeing all the gear that we have that goes along with it. So we hope that it generates the same kind of buzz that night also. So
the real question is, did you hit the taco bar afterward?
That's the plan. After this, I'm actually going to hit the taco truck on my way home. And then, I'm going to go with at least 4 tacos. I'll probably give us at least 6 after that. And then, we'll see where we end up. So.
You going with the barbacoa or what?
Honestly, I like this type of meat. It's called tripas. It's more or less known as the cow intestine, but it's something that like my family, like my wife and them, they like to eat that. So I kind of got accustomed to it. I also like some of the different like things like lengua and all that, but asada is solid, chicken solid. I really don't have anything that I don't touch. So that's kind of where I stand on it, that I'm open to almost anything.
Yeah. The tripa,
you're a braver man than me.
Yeah, you really are. Never got into that.
Yeah, so but being in Fresno, you're exposed to a lot of different, things, and there's all kinds of cool trucks and availability. So the taco truck scene and the food truck scene itself has just blown up so much over the last 2.5 years with the pandemic and everything, kind of snowballing that a little bit faster. And it's just really cool to see how many different variations of something that you might know is very simple that there actually are out there. So
okay, so I got 2 questions. So Julian and Tomas, you can answer this too. Top taco truck in town. What's your go-to? Let's go your go-to. That means different.
Oh man. So for me, my go-to taco is this place locally, right on the other side of the street here. It's called La Elegante. They got really good tacos. They make the cabeza taco, which is basically like beef cheek that they slow simmer, and it's super shredded. It's really good. The hot sauce is like burn your mouth. So if you're not really up for that, I would say stay away. But that's one of those places where they give you what you pay for, not only with the amount of food, but with the flavor and everything else. So that's my go-to.
Okay. Tomas?
My go-to, they used to be a taco truck, but now they have a restaurant just past center field there at Chick Champney Park. It's called Dab Tacos,
Okay.
but
Yep.
Elegante is pretty good, and so is El Premio Mayor. So
Yeah.
any one of those three, you can't go wrong with any of those three for sure.
Nah. Yeah, you can't. He's not wrong there. They're all
And
really
like-
great options.
And like Julian said, the tripas, mine have to be a little bit more well done, more crispy. I don't like them chewy, but
Yeah.
like he said, you're exposed to so much, and the food scene just blew up during the pandemic. So you're always trying something different.
Yep.
Love that. We're gonna have to go get some tacos, James.
Dab Tacos is cool because they got surf and turf, so they offer like lobster and steak fries and
Steak.
shrimp and steak. So
All right.
the thing about them is that they kind of like teeter on what is authentic Mexican style, but they use those same kind of like recipes and kind of backgrounds to their food. So they've taken a more modern idea of a taco truck, and then like Tomas said, now they have a shop, so they've grown a lot over the past 2-3 years since I've known about them being around.
Okay.
So
Sweet. And then my second question is for you specifically, Julian. You have the chef background. Are you planning on any taco trucks or any restaurant stuff? What are you doing? What are you doing
no, so
in the kitchen here?
For me, honestly, I'm not really doing anything like taco truck wise, but I do try to get involved with any sort of maybe like special game item that I can think of, or I always put ideas out there. That's kind of how I get involved with a lot of the things that a normal ticket person doesn't do, is just kind of blurting out like an idea. Like to JB, I DM him a message about some sort of thing that I see. I'm like, dude, that looks so cool. Like, I wonder if we could do that. And most of the time I'm not expecting him to take it and like do it right away or anything, but the idea is that we all kind of communicate so well with each other. There's things that I'm sure he's not exactly on the same kind of frame with as that I'm in, and maybe they might expose him to something that we could actually do. And the same thing goes for like just any other things that I see on Instagram and stuff like that. So
Okay.
but food wise I haven't really done much. I've just been trying to focus on taking my kind of input here and doing what I can with the Grizzlies, since over this past offseason I got moved to full-time in the ticket
Nice.
sales department. So
Okay.
I'm very, very fortunate for that, and still very thankful for this opportunity that I don't even know how it's lasted this long, but we just keep going with it, right? So
Yeah, and here you are.
Focus on taking them daddy hacks. Got it.
yeah, I mean, it's funny because like a couple of weeks ago I was looking through my phone and I found the message from a year ago when Eric Moreno hit me up about coming back, and I was like, man, it's been a whole year since all that happened, but it feels like so much longer because of all the games. Everything has so much going on within it that it makes time kind of feel like it's expanded. So
Right. Yeah. Who would have thought that you're throwing BP to Eddie Diaz in the off season, sitting in the dugout with
Yeah.
the taco sleeveless out and just watching the new scoreboard go up all within a year. I mean,
Yeah,
if
I mean, you
if
guys
you're
wanna-
gonna live a life, that's where it's at. And if
I
you
mean-
are listening, we do have this on our YouTube, and you will want to go see it because
I don't know,
Julian's
is
out
that
here
a
giving us a
good-
quick little tour.
is that good enough? Can you guys see kind of out there what's
I
going
can
on?
see
I mean,
I can
oh,
see
yeah.
a big giant empty space, but it looks like
Okay,
something's
so-
gonna go there.
yeah, so there's someone out there right now working on everything. He's working on putting some of those panels in, so probably, if I had to guess, they'd be about halfway done with the panel installation by today, and then hopefully have the rest of it done by the end of the week, so that way we're good to go for next Friday. And yeah, I mean, we're confident with it all getting finished. The new lights have already been used. We had our soccer
yeah.
match here last week, so those
Right.
have had a chance to kind of get fired off. The sound system is amazing. Like when you walk from the player parking lot through the concourse, you feel like you're in a tunnel of sound now, and you're basically immersed in the music. So it's going to be really, really cool. The first time you walk through the gates, there will be a bit of sound on the outside, and then a new sound on the inside, and then the game sound at your seats that you'll hear as well. So it's a fully immersive experience that we've really taken a lot of time to try to make sure we do as best we can for our fans. Most people won't notice facially like the difference about the stadium up front, but the first night game that you're here for, you'll notice the difference in the lighting. The first time a Grizzly player hits a home run, it's going to be a show. It's going to be epic. I don't know exactly what they have planned for the lights, but there's going to be some sort of crazy show that goes with that. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I think the Rockies won the lottery when we did the what is it? The reorganization of the minor leagues.
Yeah,
Fresno out
definitely.
here acting like the AAA organization they used to be, and still
Yeah.
keeping that standard. I love that.
Definitely. Yeah, we definitely have been on that same mindset throughout the off season. One thing that we can't control is what level of play we're offered by Major League Baseball, but we can't control how we work ourselves, and we can control what we can do here within our little town in our little stadium here. So we do what we can to try to provide the best experience. And we don't let the fact that we're single A or triple A or whatever level we want to call it, make a difference on that. So that's why we're investing all this money into our video board, into our stadium, into our fans, so that way they can get the most out of it when it's all said and done.
Okay, one quick quiz question.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Before it was Fresno, who was it that was in the Rockies organization?
Lancaster.
Bingo.
Yeah,
Nailed it.
and the reason why I know that is because I had a mini plan holder that actually told me how he would buy tickets. He's from Lancaster, and he came up here to come see Fresno Grizzly games so often too. But because the change from one to another, he was like, "Oh yeah, I come out to Fresno now because I like following the Rockies and all that." So kind of funny how that came up, but yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. I expected that to be a little bit harder.
Yeah,
It's okay.
When I brought
It'll
up,
probably
like,
honestly be the Rockies trivia like from last time. That was pretty stumpish. I mean, I was thinking back on it, I'm like, man, I wish I would have just thought more clearly to Galarraga, But
who's the lone Rockies Hall of Famer?
oh, Larry Walker.
God damn it.
And who's the next one on the docket?
Yep, got it.
Oh, Todd Helton.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then who has the prettiest swing in baseball / Rockies history?
Ooh. I mean, that's kind of I guess I like Dante Bichette's swing, but I honestly like Galarraga's more because of how violent it was. Like, it wasn't the prettiest, but it was violent in a sexy way. Like when he touched the ball, like when he touched the ball, it was like, oh man, watch out, because it was going 450 feet minimum. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe the prettiest swing though, I guess it'd have to be Larry, because he had all those hits and all that, right? Or who would you guys say?
Oh, it's Cargo.
No, he's long. He's super lunky when he swung.
Yeah,
he had a whole like the size of the outfield out there.
Yeah, you're wrong. Okay, moving on.
It's okay. It's because I brought up the score. I understand.
You got 2 out of 3. You did great. You passed.
You did really good there. Much better representation than last time. So we're proud of you.
Grade.
I'm glad. I'm getting better at this. What can I say? I'm getting better.
All right, Tomas, you are Fresno baseball fandom from the beginning, I understand, right?
Well, when they came to town in '98, I would go watch games at Pete Biden Field, and I'd go to a handful of games every single year. And then in 2015, once the Giants left, I decided, you know what? I'm here enough. Let's just get season tickets. So this is year 7 of season tickets. But yeah, I've been attending since 1998 from the beginning.
Season tickets since 7 years. So do you go to all the home games, or because that's pretty a commitment?
Much. It started off in 2015. I think I missed like 3 or 4 games. And then 2016, I missed another handful, 17 a handful. And I think in these 6-7 years, I've missed 25-30 games.
That's impressive. Wow. Can you put a plaque up, Julian?
Hey, we got season ticket holder of the year. I'm hearing a lot of stats that lead towards a possible candidate right here. So I definitely will take note.
Did it sting you a little bit when he said when the Giants were not affiliated is when he started showing up more?
I understand why that might be. And as much as I have my personal feelings on why, that may or may not be the reason, but yeah, so it's okay. I mean, honestly, with the Giants leaving, it opened up a lot of doors for the Grizzlies to kind of be a little bit more market based instead of using the fact that we were with the Giants as kind of like that fallback. There's obviously a fan base here of Giants fans, but it's kind of allowed us to turn into a more, marketing kind of genius based organization where we're getting people out here for more reasons than just the baseball. So I think as much as a curse that you might think of as a Giants fan, it's a blessing as an organization that it turned into. So,
Man, I hope
No
JT
Giants fans here, so we're all good.
right.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I don't know if you guys can see above me. I'm a huge Braves fan.
Yeah, we were just
So-
I was just gonna ask about this wall. Like your wall is way better than mine. Mine's all scattered all over. I don't know if you see that, Julian.
oh yeah,
Cargo right there.
there he
That's
is.
Cargo
Him
right
and his
there.
pretty swing.
I got no, that's him saying yeah. And
Oh,
then
okay.
yeah, this is hard. I'm not
It's
gonna do
after
this anymore.
it's pretty swing. I mean,
Yeah, that's
you're right.
after that was after he hit a dinger because that's all he did was
Okay.
hit dingers because he's
Right.
a badass. So Tomas, your memorabilia, what's going on behind you here? Because you got a nice little setup, man. A little
All
jelly.
right, so let me pick this up and
Oh, he's got a 49er flag. All right, you're back on Julian's good side.
Yeah, we're all good
all
there.
right, so this is my Braves memorabilia. It's every Brave who has their number retired. And then Terry Pendleton's right here at the bottom.
Terry Pendleton, that's a name.
So I got like Hank Aaron, Eddie Matthews, Warren Spahn, Chipper Jones, Bobby Cox. If their number's retired from the Braves, I got it. And then I'm a little bit sad that Freddie Freeman over here is going to the Dodgers, but I even got Blooper, the Braves mascot's autograph. So
Is Matt Olson coming soon, or what's the deal?
Gotta wait till he's retired. They gotta
Yeah,
retire his number.
They're gonna retire
My
his
bro-
number. That's yeah.
yeah, they got to retire his number or
Yeah, pay
win an
attention.
MVP like Pendleton did. But we're gonna try to get Olson. My brother and I, he's a Dodgers fan. We go to LA every year, Braves Dodgers. It's like the brother thing. So we'll try to get it down there. And I also have tons of Grizzlies autograph players through the years. I got Tucker, Preston, and Kyle. I got Correa. Who else do I got down here? Mark Appel, Tony Kemp, Teoscar Hernandez, Tyler White.
So
So
is that
I
who you're drafting? Are you drafting Teoscar, round 2?
already did my draft. I can't remember who's on my team though.
Yeah, I don't think Tomas is in our league.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Apologies.
Yeah. It's
No,
fine.
it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, I just grew up watching baseball, grew up playing baseball, and you know, I need season tickets. It's cheaper in the long run. So year 7, here we come.
Yeah, I love that. I love that commitment.
Oh, and
Right.
I have two seats because my ex-girlfriend wanted to come and I was burning my unused tickets to bring her or buying tickets at the thing. So I bought her a season ticket and then we broke up. So now I have 2 seats. I guess one for me, one for my bag. So
You just got to bring someone else with you, Tomas. That's all.
Yeah,
yeah, I bring some
It's
friends.
for the new girlfriend.
yeah.
There you go.
New
Yeah.
girlfriend.
That's such a good first date. Like, hey, I have season tickets. I have an empty seat. Like, you just want to come hang out? We need some tacos. I hear they have
And
this
then
new
you hit the
sound system.
And you hit the Fresno Social for a drink. What
Oh,
else is
yeah.
there to you? You know,
Oh yeah, I already have 2 beer bats. So we're ready for the season to start.
Man,
there it is.
so
There it is.
ladies, holla at your boy Tomas right there, and let us know how
Put
that
the
goes.
numbers in the comment section after on the YouTube page,
yeah,
ladies.
yeah. Please put
Go
that
ahead,
on there.
Gotcha, move.
drop your numbers.
Or any moms
And then
that
if-
are listening that have daughters that need a nice man, nice young fella out here in Fresno, we got you.
And if you're wondering where my seats are, I'm in the front row. I'm 8 feet away from home plate in the bullpen.
Yes,
So-
thank you for clarifying. That's very, very important.
That is important.
I am in the
We're
front
not in
seat,
the
so
nosebleeds.
we
we're not
we
in the
are there.
nosebleeds.
So
We're not quite nosebleeds, but we're not right behind home plate. I sit on the first base side, right by the bullpen. So
all right.
Yep.
Right.
we got-
you can
we
pick
got
up
to
the
know
10
that-
inches on the slider.
yeah,
You can see
and
it.
you can hear the ball whizzing by.
You can hear the
Yes.
bullpen talk, the bullpen
You
banter.
can hear the bullpen talk.
Armbar. Okay, no, nothing. Okay, moving on. All right, so that's even. I'm glad you mentioned your seats are because again, you are here. You are taking over our Instagram opening night, and on the 8th of April, we are literally when you listen to this in your earbuds, it is a week away, so it's gonna be pretty sweet, and you're gonna just let us experience Fresno Grizzlies home opening baseball from afar. Like I just everything that you would do. What are some of the highlights that you have in mind that you're just going to show us all? Because I'm not going to be there, but I will be
No.
there via the IG. Like I'm pretty stoked about this.
So I don't know if it's a secret, and maybe Julian can elaborate, but in years past, Parker, the mascot, has hitched a ride with the sheriff's department and landed in center field. The Fresno State Bulldog parachute team, I think they're called the Bulldog Blitz. They'll jump and land in the stadium. I've seen mounted patrol. It's always, you don't know what to expect with the Grizzlies. They always surprise you. So we're hoping to get, however they deliver the game ball or whatever, my dog Nacho, get away, Notch. And so we'll get, the first pitch, the fireworks, the player introductions. I guess a day in the life of a fan heading to the game. I live 15 minutes from my front door to the season ticket holder gate. It takes me 15 minutes to get there.
Perfect.
So
all the things. Sweet. So
Yeah.
And then it's a Friday night game, so I'm sure there's fireworks afterwards.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
post-game fireworks.
Post-game fireworks, okay. Then we have the first ball being given. Got to show us all these highlights of the stadium. We need to see some eats. We need to see what the Chicancy Park gives out there for the eats.
We did just get a brand new executive chef here at the stadium as well this season. So
nice.
It's going to be one of those things that's going to be a nice little unveil as the season goes with some of his kind of ideas and touches. So something that we're kind of excited about. He's got a lot of gastronomy kind of background where he kind of does some like really cool looking plates and stuff like that from what I've seen on his Instagram. But I'm kind of interested to see how he turns that into a ballpark-esque kind of, because in the Kodiak Club upstairs, that stuff's going to do just fine. And people are going to love that. But we all know that ballpark food is a little bit more kind of, hot dogs and burgers and, a little bit kind of everything piled into something. And how can you make it as many calories in one bite as you can? So, but we're excited about it, though. He's really good from what I've seen of him so far. And he's excited to bring himself to the table and do some good things.
Yeah, that'll be sweet. Yeah. We need all of that, man. We need all of that from both of you, and because I'm sure you're gonna be in the stadium, right, Jules?
Oh, of course. Yeah, I probably will sleep here on the 7th and wake up here in the dugout, and then I'll get kicked out because I'm not supposed to be near the players. But that'll be okay. I'll be out here before anybody has to bother me. But I plan on being here the whole night. I'll stay through the time of the fireworks and then let everybody kind of get on their way and then take myself home. So I'll be here. I'll send you guys kind of the behind the scenes version of it. Maybe we'll have a little potluck downstairs in the TO. Haven't actually been down there very much during the off season because I have my office upstairs now. So
you're big dog now.
I know it's wild. I got 2 extensions. What can I say? So
Oh wow.
So it's good though. I mean, I'm excited for opening day. It's sitting here in the dugout right now thinking about what the guys are going to be going through. A lot of them have never played in front of a big crowd, and this is going to be something that will captivate them in many more ways than just one. So I'm excited for that.
Like because the rosters have not been announced yet, but I imagine like Benny Montgomery's going to be there, right? That's just kind of is going to be a given. So dude, man, coming right out of high school literally 6 months ago, and here we are. He's just going to be what, 15,000, 20,000 deep?
We're hoping for closer to like 11 or 12. That's like max capacity with some standing room. So if we can get closer to 11, that'd be great.
That's gonna be something.
It's like the kind of like the Grant Levine thing where he's never done anything like that in front of that big of a crowd, and for that particular night it was ruckus. So hopefully we have a really good start to the season. I'm excited. I feel like even if some of the guys that I feel like we're going to end up with don't show up here, we're still going to have a good roster of guys.
Oh yeah,
And,
there's so much
you know,
talent coming up from the DSL and the Arizona Complex League and all the draft guys from last year. Like I'm sure you'll have Joe
Yeah.
Ruck too, the second round pick, who's a nice little lefty from
Yeah.
Ohio. So there's gonna be some talent there to watch again. We won't have my boy,
Yeah,
won't have our
it's-
boy Duke and Darnell, but you will have all the other talent for sure to
I-
watch.
I am interested to see where Zach ends up because, in my
Yeah.
opinion, I don't know what kind of spring he's had overall. I haven't heard much about him because
Yeah.
you know it's big league camp. But I honestly hope that he ends up in AAA at some point this year so he can kind of get that exposure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess he's gonna start in Spokane. I think he's
Most
gonna start
likely.
in Spokane, and then Tovar. Yeah, you guys saw Tovar last year too. He'll probably be in
Yeah.
Hartford, but yeah, there's gonna be
Yeah,
like
he had a pretty
you,
good
you
spring.
said Yanquil Fernandez earlier.
Well, that's just a name that I've seen a lot of, and
Yeah,
he
he's gonna
seems
be
like one of
there.
those young Dominican summer league kids. So I'm kind of just putting two and two together with his age and all that. And
He's gonna rake.
I mean-
he's gonna rake in Fresno.
there's only so many spots that can be offered out there. So who knows who ends up where and all that. But yeah, I've talked to Nick Wilson a little bit like about him kind of on the background, and he's like, dude, watch out for him. He's gonna be a
Yeah.
beast. So, and Nick knows what he's talking about. He's seen a lot of good players over the last few years with the system. So
Yeah, he's gonna be real good. Yeah. Have you been keeping up at all, Tomas? Like any names that stand out to you?
No, I'll admit I kind of follow more of the Braves because they're my team. So
Yeah.
I'm slowly trying to start to learn the Rockies.
Well, that's fair. That's what we're here for. So then give me
Yeah.
answer this. Who's the most memorable dude that you have seen in Chicansey?
Probably, Carlos Correa. I remember he hit like a 440-foot monster over the center field scoreboard off Barry Zito. That was pretty tight. And then me, one of the ex-girlfriends, and my good friend Eric, we, as a joke, we started this fan club, and it just grew into this like actual legit fan club. So we got to know Garrett Stubbs, his parents, his like college coach, his cousins. We even made an Instagram to make it, Instagram official. But like a lot of the Astros players and even Carter Keyboom, some of the Nationals players, one game amazing catch, one game a good hit, a monster home run. So it's kind of hard to narrow it down, but I'd say the fan club with Garrett Stubbs and Correa's just monster shot.
Yeah. And the fact that it was
I
off
mean-
Barricito, sweet too.
Just off the bat, you knew it was gone. It's like, where the heck is that thing gonna land?
yeah, those are the fun ones to watch for
Those
sure.
are the fun ones. I like that. All right. We're coming up on our time. We have our draft here like 5-10 minutes. We gotta lock it up here. Tomas, why are
Yeah.
you a Braves fan? Because we got a Giant fan down here, you got a Braves fan over here. So what is it about Atlanta?
My mom worked for the school district, and so when she had to work late, she sent me home with my cousin. And so I'd go over there after school, and we do homework, and Atlanta games were either on at 3:30 or like 4:07, 4:08. So we'd finish our homework and we'd watch the Braves play because they're on TBS. So I remember, Avery, Maddox, Smoltz, Glavine,
Yeah.
Chipper Jones, Terry Pendleton when they lost, to the Blue Jays and then the strike, and then they finally won it in 95. By the time my mom would pick me up, the Giants would be on here locally in Fresno at like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and I already watched baseball. I already watched the Braves. And just kind of stuck with the Braves.
Yeah, TBS was probably the best babysitter in the 90s. Like I watched
yeah.
a lot of Braves baseball. We have a good friend that is two good friends that are Braves fans because of TBS, and
Oh yeah,
kind of miss
TBS,
those days, man. Like
I mean-
TBS and WGN, like you always had Cubs or
Cubs,
Braves
yeah.
on all the time.
Cubs or Braves.
Like
I
I love
mean-
that.
Yeah.
I kind of can, I guess, maybe score points. I'm a big Colorado Avalanche fan.
Okay.
So I don't know if you guys are Avalanche fans, but
I have so many questions.
Yeah, you have the 49ers flag too. Like It's
Why are you an Avs fan?
probably because they won the Stanley Cup in 1997. Is that why?
No, I
Patrick
just like
Roy.
that
Patrick
logo's
Waugh.
pretty cool.
Roy.
Look like
Patrick
He
Waugh.
said Roy. Who's this guy?
Patrick Waugh.
Patrick
It's
Waugh.
the
Yeah, it was just they got a cool looking logo. It's a mountain, you know. I'm gonna start following that team.
That's all it
And then,
was.
it's pretty sick.
My basketball team is the Orlando Magic because the Little Penny commercials. And then the 49ers, I was born the day they won the Super Bowl. So,
That makes sense.
I have my weird reasons that I like the teams I like, but I'm really looking forward to showing you guys a day in the life of a fan and what to do in Fresno, what to eat at the park, people you might encounter. There's one gal there who says she's met over 20,000 people in her 20 years of being a season ticket holder. And there's
20,000 people.
amazing food. There's amazing drinks. The people. I joke I see the Grizzly fans more than I see my family. So.
And that's okay. I mean, at this
Yeah.
point, I feel like we're family with the Grizzly people right now. This will be fun.
Oh,
and
yeah.
and we need to see all the Parker Bear.
And I got
We got stickers being passed out, and they're the
stickers
good
to hand
size.
out, so
They're the good size. Did I
Oh,
send
yeah,
you
and
some
I-
extra mini ones too? Yeah, there's the mini
yeah,
ones.
we got some little
Yeah.
mini
That's what
ones
she
too.
said.
So,
So
so if
if you,
anyone's listening and you see me, ask me for one of these. I'll be handing them out at the game.
yeah, and maybe to make him do something silly for it. I don't know.
Aaron, are you Bichette's Creek?
Yeah.
You have the first pick.
Okay. You nervous? All right. Who should I pick? This is for you, Tomas. Who should I pick in the first overall in the draft? Our fantasy draft right now.
Oh,
Give me one.
I think I picked fourth and I went with Trey Turner.
You had Trey Turner at fourth.
Yeah.
Herman
Yeah.
Marquez, you won't do it.
No, I was
You're
I was
right,
the
I won't.
fourth pick. I got him
Yeah.
round one, pick 4. I got Trey Turner.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Trey Turner should always go 1 or 2.
Just draft Connor Joe and be done with it already.
No,
Back.
I'll see if Dugan Darnell's available.
As a Giants fan who knows very much about Connor Joe, you're overthinking his value and you're not taking advantage of him right now.
You're in the league. Stop talking. No, you're trying to.
This is-
You're trying to convince me to do something stupid. I'm not doing it, Jules.
Do it.
No, I'm not doing it. All right.
It's his
Instagram
hair, it's his hair.
takeover. It starts at 6:50 Pacific time. So it'll be like 10 o'clock my time, Eastern time, which is fine. That's why Tomas is on the 1s and 2s over on the Instagram. Go find us, Blake Street Banter, spell it out. It's the whole STREET thing there. And just come hang out with Tomas and us. And I'm sure you're gonna have some stories up, some post up, and some Instagram live moments. And if you're listening again, the YouTube, Jules is out here showing us from field level, Chicansey Park. Like, I mean, the Fresno Grizzlies have just been very nice to us, and I'm excited just to spend the summer with Fresno from Michigan. Be with us, hang out. Let's all go have a good time.
Game.
I'm trying to convince my wife to let me. She wants to do family trips, and I just want to go out and hang with the dudes and eat some tacos.
Disneyland is
family.
a few hours south, so you can mix that in there if you need to.
Okay, selling
Yosemite's
point.
like an hour and a half north. We got Sequoia, Kings Canyon, San Francisco, LA. We're right in the middle of everything.
All right.
Yeah.
Why? Hey. No. Okay.
I have been working on my sales the last few months, so if you need me to give her a cold call, I can definitely do my best to try to make that happen. I promise
We're
I
gonna
won't
keep
lead
in
with
touch.
it's not the used cars salesman pitch. I promise.
She would love that. She went on a whole random phone call rant earlier today. We won't get into that now. That's it. We're done. Go Fresno Grizzlies. Woo! Thank you for watching and listening. Please check out our link tree for more content.